Imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Barkevius Mingo in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And taken right at the 35. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Big jumbo! Big jumbo! Big jumbo! Run left! Run left! Well!
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Underneath to Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the scene.
Got it! Let's go, 14. Got it.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. 1st down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. And it's 2nd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They go play action here on 1st down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Janikowski adds the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Out to kick is Janikowski. This is fielded a couple yards deep. A little juke. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you? There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
He's got Sanu. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Ryan. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Barkevious Mingo bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu, 34 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Baldwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run it. This is Procise. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Procise in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Out to kick is Janikowski. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Maybe use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Janikowski good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out to kick is Janikowski. Now Hardy on the return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Michael Kendricks in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
11.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Lockett. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10.
Pre-alert. Hey, easy. Check 51.
From the shotgun, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play.
Tempo, baby. Let's go. Let's go to work. Come on. Gun. Hey. Tempo.
On 1st down, Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Open space inside the 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 20. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. On 2nd down, Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Barkevious Mingo in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, Brendan, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Shotgun.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.